Music Access. It's uncomfortable when your nails are too long, but it's also a problem when they're too short. When they're too long, well, it looks a little scary for one, but when they're too short, isn't it kind of hard to open cans and stuff? And you have to use the hard part of your nail to lift up the can lid, and then use the power of your fingers to open it. But if your fingernails are too long, your nail might break in the process. So, even something small as your fingernails teaches us that a moderate amount of adequate amount is important. Being too clean and meticulous could be harmful, but not caring and letting go could also be harmful as well. And there is so much to learn in this world, even from something small as your nails. That's why today is another day to look forward to, right? Alright, the first song you heard today was Sing by Ed Sheeran. Hello, Music Access family. It's me, Music Access DJ RP's Moon Kim. And for me personally, I hate it when my nails get too long. And when I start noticing that my nails are getting too long, I can't stop not focusing on it. It's like, oh God, I have to cut my nails. I keep thinking to myself, I gotta cut my nails. And it bothers me. I don't know why. So I kind of like to cut them pretty short, which for me, it gets hard to open cans and stuff. But yeah, I have that thing where it's I get super anxious when my nails are too long, so I tend to cut it short. How about you guys? Alright, here's a quick look at our weekend corners. For our Saturday show, it's time to tell us all about the text messages and SNS posts and messages that are meaningful to you. It's a corner for you to brag about your online and mobile social life through My Text and Message, and that's during the first and second hour on Saturdays. And Sundays are for us to wrap up the week by looking back at what happened by writing down our thoughts as though we would write in our journals or diary. A letter to a friend or family member is also welcome, and we'll be back with Scribble Scribble tomorrow. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. And you all have been sending some great song requests, so keep them coming by posting a message on our message board under the title Request. Alright, let's listen to two songs before we come back with My Text and Message. I Really Like You by Carly Rae Jepsen and What Do You Mean by Justin Bieber. Reading your messages again and again. Reading through the messages I sent again and again. The messages I wait for. The messages that make me laugh. The messages that are precious to me. My Text and Message. Our special corner in corner for Saturdays, My Text and Message is all about sharing the social media or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by. It could have been a message that made you really happy or angry, or something that made you laugh out loud, or a message that made you really frustrated. And let us know which message was the most memorable. Also, share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. Just write hashtag MyText on your message. And last week I mentioned that we didn't really get any my text messages from you guys, and since I mentioned it, a lot of you guys sent in a lot of your text messages, and thank you for participating. You guys are the best. Alright, so first text message is from Jia Chin from Malaysia. Hi Potato Dad, I'm not sure if anyone shared about their SNS life for this corner yet, so I'm gonna do it. Well, good job Jia Chin. Instead of messages, I save tweets that I find memorable by favoriting them on the TSNS. And that is where I met some RP fans whom I call Potato Family now. And you're the dad, hence Potato Dad, and Eva is our potato mom. And some of the tweets I really appreciate are from Eva. She's really nice and took care of me just like her daughter. Ha ha ha. Eva is very nice. She's a very thoughtful person, very talented and thoughtful, very nice. And another reason she became the mom of the family, I see. She had given me tons of advices, and on my birthday, she drew a really weird looking cake on a paper and sang me a birthday song while filming the virtual cake. It was really cute, and I was touched by her actions. Thank you, Eva. I love you to the moon and back. All right, good job, Eva. Good job, good job. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about our Royal Pirates fans. You know, we always, look out for each other and we got each other's back. We always take care of each other, right? And Eva, thank you very much for taking care of Gia Chin. And I hope everybody does that. Everybody take care of each other, talk to each other, get close, become a whole big family, right? The potato family. All right, good job, Gia Chin and Eva, and good luck with everything. And happy birthday. I mean, I think I already sang you a happy birthday song, did I? I think I did. Well, congratulations, happy birthday. And Eva, thank you again for giving good advices to Gia Chin when I cannot, all right? All right, thank you, Gia. And we're going to listen to two songs before we move on. A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay, requested by Ekram from UAE, and Human by Christina Perry, requested by Ardianti from Indonesia. All right, that was A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay, requested by Ekram from UAE, and Human by Christina Perry, requested by Ardianti from Indonesia. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of the Royal Pirates. And next text message is from Jenny Landon Song from Malaysia. I just remembered a text message sent by my sister a few days ago. She sent me several pictures of her in a new dress. She said it's for her office wear. One of the dresses did not really suit her, but she said it looks okay and loved that particular dress. Since it is for professional use, I decided to tell the truth to her. So, before someone else broke her heart, I decided to break her heart in the kindest way possible. That's very ironic, breaking someone's heart in the kindest way possible. She agrees to my suggestions but complained a little bit to my mom. I hope she understands it. She's 8 years older than I am. Definitely I respect her that much. Hehe. She has the same birthday with Ihori, Lee Hyori. Exactly the same. The personalities too. Soon will be her birthday. Alright, happy birthday, Jenny Landon Song's sister. And sometimes, you just need that cold hard truth, right? And especially when it's your siblings or your best friends, it's hard to tell the cold hard truth sometimes. But I think if you're a really good friend, you would do it, right? If it's my best friends, if it's Suyu, Exie, or James, and something I found out that was kind of hard to tell, but it was necessary, then as a good friend, I think it's better to do that than to be nice and be like, oh, it's gonna be okay, right? Oh, it looks fine, or it's gonna, yeah. Rather than doing that, I think telling the truth is helpful in the long run, even though at the moment it might hurt their feelings, right? So, guys, if your best friends or your siblings are maybe wearing like the wrong outfit, or they're meeting someone wrong, I think it's best to be honest with them and tell them, right? All right, I think that's being a good friend. All right, Jenny Landon's song. Good job for really. It's not easy sometimes to tell the truth, but you just really gave that courage to tell her the truth. I respect you for that. All right, thank you very much, Jenny Landon's song, and we're gonna listen to two songs before we come back. "Tearing Up My Heart" by NSYNC, requested by Jenny from Malaysia, and "When You Say Nothing at All" by Ronan Keating, requested by Gabriela from Peru. That was "Tearing Up My Heart" by NSYNC, requested by Jenny from Malaysia, and "When You Say Nothing at All" by Ronan Keating, requested by Gabriela from Peru. All right, next text message. A lot of text messages today. That's good. Karen Kaiser from USA says, "Hey Moon, I'm listening to the April 30th broadcast on Upload because I could not stay up last night. It's too late in Texas when you're on the air. It's early in the morning for me, and I sent this message to my friend Sarah. And the first thing I said to her today, he must have recorded really early last week since I posted a text Tuesday or Wednesday. Right after I sent it, I realized I did not tell her what I was talking about. It was like I thought she was sitting here beside me, listening to you with me. She immediately replied, probably because I posted one around that time too. Ha ha ha. I love that messaging and text can make my friends and me feel like we're sitting together listening to you, even when we're halfway across America from each other. Also, thanks for sharing this, the text from your mom. You're welcome. Yeah, so last week we didn't really have any text messages, so I shared a text from my mom. But I guess last week's Saturday show was recorded, and maybe you guys sent in messages after that recording, so maybe that's probably why we couldn't really read it. Because since my text is on Saturdays, you guys maybe post it on a Friday or on a Thursday, so we might have missed it because of that. But thank you very much, Karen Kaiser, for sending in your text. And yeah, that's a great thing about radio, and that's a great thing about being Music Access family, right? A lot of us are spread across the world, and we just, connect together when we listen to Music Access, and we share our messages and our thoughts and our journals and our messages, everything, right? I think that's a great thing about radio and Music Access. All right, Karen Kaiser from USA, thank you very much for your message. And we're going to listen to two songs before we move on. Cheer Up by Twice, requested by Farhana from Malaysia, and Let You Go by Royal Pirates, requested by Adiba from Malaysia. You just listened to Cheer Up by Twice, requested by Farhana from Malaysia, and Let You Go by Royal Pirates, requested by Adiba from Malaysia. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of the Royal Pirates, and here's our next text message again. Well, I think it's the first time filling up the first half with all the texts. And it's from Gracelyn from Singapore. Hi, Moonlin Oppa. It seems like many fans wrote in after you said no one send in messages for this corner with a smiley face. Actually, I do want to write in this corner, but I don't really have any interesting SNS posts or text messages, so every time I ended up writing in scribble instead. Also, because I'm not the type of person to constantly text someone, and I don't really have anyone to text to as well. I actually prefer to meet up and talk face to face instead of conversing via the phone. So all my text messages are either for school or details to meet up, like place, time, date, etc. But I promise you, when I have something interesting, I'll be sure to write in too. Hashtag my text and messages. Hey. Have a great weekend ahead. As always, virtual hugs for you. All right, virtual hugs for you too, Gracelyn. And yeah, I mean, before I was like that, I really preferred talking to somebody face to face or via the phone or like that. But nowadays, like we just got so used to talking over the smartphone, right? Messaging, we do it all the time. I do it all the time. And most of my conversations, the communications with people are through text messages. And yeah, I mean, over the phone too. Like if it's not urgent, I think it's usually over the phone. And I think because we got so used to it, we kind of became lazy to talk face to face or on the phone, right? So, but I think it's good that you still stay like that. You prefer talking face to face or over the phone, right? Good job, Gracelyn. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for caring about our corners. And I'm sorry I made you guys worry, okay? And I would also like to thank everyone for sending in your messages for my text message. And I'll try harder to make it easier for everybody to participate, all right? And I'm so moved that our Music Access family members care so much about this show and me. And thanks again, everybody, all right? Okay, thank you guys very much. And we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. Destiny by Lovelies, requested by Anna from Japan, and First Time by Day 6, requested by Kaylee from France. All right, guys, it's already the end of the first hour, and right after a short break, we'll continue on with our Saturday corner, My Text and Message. But in the second hour, we're going to introduce the messages that were sent to us by you, our listeners. So make sure to stay tuned. And I'm going to play for you Mona Lisa by Robin Thicke, and I'll be right back. You're listening to Music Access with me, Music Access DJ Moon Kim of RP. And our first song starting off the second hour of the show for Saturday, May 7th was Rather Be by Clean Bandit featuring Jess Glein. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. And all you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. All right, we're going to listen to two songs before we come back with more messages. We're going to listen to Emergency by Iconopop and Bills by Lunch Money Lewis. You just listened to Emergency by Iconopop and Bills by Lunch Money Lewis. And I'm Moon Kim of RP, the host for Music Access, and you're listening to our Saturday Corner, My Text and Message. And continuing on from the first hour, we'll be introducing your messages sent in to us here in Music Access, and we'll also listen to your song requests as well. All right, next, we're moving on to message time, and this next message is from Satomi from Japan. Hello, DJ Moon and Music Access families. Can you believe it's already May? I cannot. It just feels like it just turned 2016, but it's already May, and I can't believe, wow, the time flies so fast nowadays, I cannot believe it, right? And whenever I think about the month May, I always think of that NSYNC song when Justin Timberlake sings, "It's gonna be May," right? Yeah, right. But we love May. May is a great month, right? It's warm, it's springy, but also summer-ish, and it's great, right? And this past week was what we call Golden Week here in Japan. I see. I wonder what that is. I thought a lot about what to do during the holidays. Moon, if you have a vacation, what do you want to do? From Satomi. All right, thank you, Satomi, for your message. And if I have a vacation, what would I do? But nowadays, I really want to go like camping, right? I want to go camping to the mountains or to the beach. I just want to go relax because I'm in the city all the time. Seoul's a big city, and I'm just in this concrete jungle the whole time. And right now, I feel like just getting away to the nature, to the mountains or to the beach with ocean. I just want to relax somewhere, and I kind of want to go overseas too. And Satomi, I went to Japan a lot of times, and like I always say, we went there a lot professionally just for work and concerts, but I really want to go just for myself, just to relax for myself and really to look around. And I've never been to Osaka or Kyoto, so definitely if I go to Japan, I want to go to those places because I really appreciate, like the traditional buildings. So in Korea, my favorite town is called Samcheongdong and Insadong because they have these buildings and structures that still have like the old Korean traditional style. And I really, really appreciate that. I know that Japan also has really beautiful traditional structures as well. So I would love to visit Osaka or Kyoto to take a look at those buildings as well. Yeah, I really appreciate them a lot. But right now, I just want to get away and just relax. Just relax. That's what I want to do for like a week. I think that'll be really, really, really sweet. All right, Satomi, thank you very much for your message. And we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. 시간을 달려서 by 여자친구 and 눈치 없이 by 이홍기, requested by Camille from the Philippines. You just listened to 시간을 달려서 by 여자친구 and 눈치 없이 by 이홍기, requested by Camille from the Philippines. All right, next message is from Madison Lee Rice from USA. Hey Moon, I had a dream about meeting you, James, and Exie in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was really, really happy. Then you guys taught me some of your songs, and I taught you some of my dancing. It was the best dream I ever had in my life. All right, sweet dreams. All right, nice, Madison Lee Rice. And I'm jealous because every time I have a dream, I always dream about like the world ending or catastrophe and all that stuff, like this crazy, spectacular stuff. My dreams are always like Hollywood movies, like I always say. And I think I saved the world like twice in my dream yet. And yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's sometimes fun. It's fun when you wake up from it. But when I'm in the dream, it feels like Inception, it feels real. And when I'm in it, like I wonder in my dream, like, am I dreaming or is this real? Like, you know what I mean? And as I'm dreaming, it's like the world is like tearing apart and I'm like, oh, this can't be real. But it feels so real in the dream, right? And I'm sure that one day, Madison and us will be able to meet in person. And I hope that's like a dream come true for you, because it's like a dream for me to meet all of our fans all over the world, right? And I really want to go to Georgia, so I'll be looking forward to that. All right, I'm glad you enjoyed the dream about us. Yeah, thank you very much, Madison Rice, for your message. All right, and we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. 기가 막혀 by N Flying, requested by Jessica from Chile, and Crush by IOI. All right, we just listened to 기가 막혀 by N Flying, requested by Jessica from Chile, and Crush by IOI. And next message is from Dulce Beristain. Dulce Beristain from Mexico. Hello, I'm from Mexico and I love your voice, Moon. First of all, you're an amazing DJ. Thank you very much, Dulce. I hope you can come to Mexico someday. I would like to hear you fighting XOXO. Thank you very much, Dulce. And actually, when I was in high school, I had a lot of friends from Mexico. Yeah, and my dad used to own like a clothing store back in downtown LA when we used to live in the States, and I used to be friends with a lot of Mexicans. Yeah, I had a lot of Hispanic friends, and I picked up like a few Spanish, and I also learned Spanish in school because I wanted to be more fluent in school. But I think I kind of forgot everything. I was getting pretty good. Me and Exie, we took Spanish at the same time, and it was pretty fun. But I think because we took it together, we always kind of like fooled around in class. Like we didn't focus too much on the studies. That's why I think we could have improved more, but we kind of forgot everything. And thank you very much, Dulce. And I hope to see a lot of messages from Mexico. Yeah, I think I have like 2 listeners sending in messages from Mexico, but yeah, I would appreciate it a lot if all of you Hispanic listeners, if you're listening, send in more messages, all right? Gracias, Dulce Beristain. Thank you very much for your message, and we're going to listen to 2 songs before moving on. 너 나 우리 by Babylon featuring Toki, requested by Amanda from Malaysia, and 못된 여자 by Niel featuring also Toki, requested by Yayoi from Japan. Alright, you just listened to 너, 나, 우리 by Babylon featuring Doki, requested by Amanda from Malaysia, and 못된 여자 by Niel featuring Doki, requested by Yayoi from Japan. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon Kim of Royal Pirates. And next message is from Yayoi from Japan. Hello, DJ Moon. How's it going? It's going well. How's it going for you, Yayoi? Are you taking enough rest? Yes, nowadays my sleeping pattern is getting better. I tend to sleep earlier nowadays, and it feels really good. It feels good if you sleep early. I mean, it's easy to get into the habit of sleeping late, but when you get back in the habit of sleeping early, waking up pretty early too, you get that enough rest and you feel refreshed, and your condition is really good after, right? And last Saturday concert got really lively. You also seem to be enjoying. Yeah, so Saturday concert was really, really fun. Were you there yet? I don't think you were there, right? Oh, yeah. I couldn't go to live concert. Venue was cool and stylish, so I wanted to go more. I see. I guess you saw videos online. However, I saw the photos and videos on SNS I also enjoyed. Many Royal Pirates fans were in the venue. I also want to enjoy a concert of Royal Pirates. Royal Pirates is number 1. Royal Pirates 최고예요. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. いつも応援しています. Yayoi. ありがとうございます, Yayoi. Yes, the concert on Saturday was really fun. And actually, I was still recovering from the cold. So during the rehearsal, my voice was not coming out. So I was really, really worried. But we had a long break in between the rehearsal and the show. So I took a quick nap in the car. And I did a lot of vocal warm-ups. So I managed to pull off the concert safely. and it was really fun. Something about the venue, and I think since a lot of our fans, you guys were there in the venue, I felt really encouraged and I felt brave, right? Because you guys were sending me such a lot of love and support, so I feel really brave. So I just had a lot of fun on stage. Yeah, I just didn't care about much, and I was just enjoying myself on stage, and I think it was a great feeling. When I'm able to enjoy it on stage, I think the audience is able to enjoy it as well. And I think last Saturday was like that. I think we all had fun all together, so it was great. All right, and we're going to Japan next month, Yayoi, so look forward to that. I'm sorry that you couldn't make it to this show, but next show in Japan, I hope and I'm sure you're going to be there, right? Okay, Yayoi, thank you very much for your message, and we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. Everlasting Love by Jamie Cullum, requested by Yuko from Japan, and Officially Missing You by Tamia, requested by Lynn from Singapore. That was Everlasting Love by Jamie Cullum, requested by Yuko from Japan, and Officially Missing You by Tamia, requested by Lynn from Singapore. And we're going to listen to one more song before we move on. Ghost Town by Adam Lambert. Alright guys, that's it for today's Music Access, and it's already time to say goodbye. And the last song for today is Too Young to Remember by Flory. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys, so have a fantastic rest of the day. Annyeong!